Hey guys, this is Dragon here, and I'm going to continue where I left off earlier. Recorded a couple videos here. We gained a couple levels. We went from 25 to 27, I believe. We defeated a few people. We defeated the one lady in the theater. Lord Redgrave has sent us to the one elderly gentleman who's dying of, I'm not sure what. He's probably got some kind of disease like cancer. But yeah, we're doing that. Right now, I think we just got into the mansion or about to get into there. I think what I left off was where I got into a new hideout. So I think we're pretty close to where this guy's, whatever his name is, mansion. And we're supposed to turn him into a vampire from what Redgrave has told us. And my wife or girlfriend, Lady Asbury, doesn't want us to turn this guy because she says he's bad as, basically he's bad as a human and he'll be even worse as a vampire. And we talked to a few people around the neighborhood and they don't like him either. So I guess we're gonna see what happens in this video on if we can choose to make him a vampire or not. What was it? And what else happened? What else? Lady Asbury said that Lord Redgrave lied about his past. That he could only make those type of vampires that live in the sewer, the one that live as a community. She's mentioned that, oh, a little bit of lag, that he can only make certain kinds of vampires. What's this? Ooh, sweet. Oh, I can't make any of those. Make any of that either. So let's go back downstairs. Now I think we had to I think we had to find another way in. Dang. We end up dying. Yeah, you may be level 30, buddy, but you're weak as hell. That's all the way, yeah. I want to start the video with me dying. Okay. So we need to enter his mansion. Is this it? Mansion right here. Before we go inside, this has to be it. Shit over here. Nothing here, but it looks a bit. It keeps on throwing me off when I'm just walking around and I see something shiny, so I think it's something for me to react with. So I go over to push F. And nothing happens. It's like, oh, it's just a reflection or something like that. So here we go, moment of truth.
Dawson's Mansion.
Dawson's Mansion.
Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man?
No, the question is someone needs to put this fruit away. It's gonna spoil. I mean, I'm not sure if those are supposed to be those things in front or like, oh, like those what is those snack cake things? They're not really snack cake. There's Oreos, oatmeal cookies. It has that white cream filling in the middle. It's like a sandwich. I don't know if they're called oatmeal cookies or not, but I think they're by Debbie, Little Debbie. Either they look like that, or really old hamburgers, or they're like macaroons, I think they're called. Anyways, man, someone needs to put that fruit away. Man, none of that really looks good. See what I'm talking about? Look at that. How some of this stuff shines. Like it throws me off a little bit. Alright, so he's going to be here somewhere in the mansion. He's either going to be straight ahead or he's going to be upstairs. But I kind of want to peek around a little bit to see if there's anything I can, like that, any items I can find around here. This guy has a really freaking nice house. Damn. Can you imagine having a house, like a huge house like this, and you live alone? I mean, I'm assuming since he's rich, he probably has servants, you know, like butlers, maids, and stuff like that. People to do his laundry, cook his meals, and clean around the house. I'm assuming he probably has that. But you just imagine just living in a home by yourself. Oh, he has to go down that way. I'm ready to go down that way. I want to be able to look because I don't know if I'm going to be able to afterwards. The execution of John Francis Sparrow. John Francis Sparrow, 21, has been hung this morning in the prison of Pentonville. Mr. Sparrow was sentenced to death after being found guilty of murder of his sister Alexandra Sparrow. Until the end, the man claimed he was innocent. No form of proof is present at the crime scene. It was ever brought to court, but he has been sentenced to death executed anyway. Scotland Yard refused to reopen the case despite many holes in the chain of events, which ended with the death of Mrs. Sparrow. Charles Albright, who conducted the inquiry for Scotland Yard, refused to answer any of the questions, but 3 weeks ago he was demoted without any official explanation. What a strange way to reward an inefficient efficient inquiry. Clayton Darby. I think what happened is that the detective or this cop, he got too close. So probably the Aslan Club, who has influence from behind the curtain, probably had someone inside on Scotland Yard talk to them that, hey, he's getting too close. So they demote the guy. To kind of hush it and sweep underneath the rug. Because the true killer is probably roaming the streets. Not that's what I think. I mean, that's probably what happened.
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to have a little man-to-man talk. Oh, money! 5 shillings? That looked like more than 5 shillings. Like maybe 30 shillings or something like that. I wonder how much 30 shillings would be now, would cost nowadays. I want to know how many pounds it would be now in the UK, and then how much it would be if you convert it to US dollars. Yeah, I'm noticing little glitches here and there, but hey, I don't mind. As long as it doesn't interfere with the gameplay too much, I don't really care. Okay, he's right there. Kind of look around a little bit. He's sitting in a chair, waiting for me.
It's locked, all right.
Hey, don't mind me, man. I'm just rummaging through your stuff. See what kind of goodies you have up here.
It's locked.
Safe, which I'm probably not going to be able to access until I either kill him or he gives me a key or something willingly. I don't know. But we're going to see here. He's right over there. You can see him. What's up? You know, this is real life. Look at that. Oh, he's hooked up to an IV. No, he's not hooked up to an IV, is he? No, it doesn't look like he is right now. There's band-aids. This is like a little first aid kit. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
You're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in the hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my confession, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
So I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure for even a minute?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs. And the cold. So cold.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
So you're gonna have somebody else do your dirty work.
What do you know about the Guard of Previn?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
But what if you don't know, like, those people who end up killing each other inside that house? Or actually, it was more like the daughter who did it.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor.
Needed?
I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
Just for being a jerk.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create 2 separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Shit, ain't gonna work this time.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Oh, I think I had a little bit too much caffeine.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Oh, guys. If I turn him, you sacrifice 2,000 XP in the process. I'll make you a vampire. Embrace. I will kill you. Oh, there's another one. Lord Grave wants me to turn him. Let's just look over it. This guy's not a really good person. From what he's told me, he wants to basically separate the rich from the poor so that the rich can survive. He doesn't really care about the poor, he just cares about saving his own butt and saving the rich. Especially, himself. And by building this wall, Reed's right, he's basically creating 2 prisons. And what if the epidemic happens again on the opposite side? That the rich people are on. They're just going to turn too. And what if somebody over there who gets infected doesn't want to say anything because they don't want to risk getting themselves kicked out? Because look what happened here. I mean, it didn't take very long for people to get sick and attack each other. We got all these different forms of mutated vampires. And then, we also got Lady Asbury telling us what kind of person he is. And what would probably happen if he turns into a vampire, and then people on the street don't like him. So it's just like... Either way, something's gonna happen. If I choose to turn him, it can lead down a dark road. If I don't turn him, it's gonna probably lead down a dark road. So either way, something good or bad's gonna happen. No, this guy's a douche. I ain't doing it.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson. What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
I would have lived forever. Who were you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
Okay, guys, I just made the decision there. So, now it's back to Redgrave to explain what I did. And oh, there he is. What would I be able to do? I mean, yeah, I lost 2 hints. I mean, that could have been anything. It could have been good. It could have been bad. And Lady Ashbury told me don't do it. It is the worst decision you can make. And so far, Lady Ashbury has been a good ally, and it looks like to be our companion, or our eternal companion. And she's against it. Everybody in the neighborhood was against, him. Well, what's done is done. We've already got the one up there. We already got the one down here. Where is the other? Where is the other one at? I think it's right up there in front of him. But I want to look around here again. Oh. Well, let's just do it. There's the one I unlocked from him. Where is the other one at? Here it is. Found it. Okay. I killed him! We're just gonna stare here at an awkward silence. So, see the Red Sox play last night? Alright, here we go.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
Oh, guys. So, I guess apparently, from what I understand from Lady Asbury, is that if you make the slightest notion that you don't want to do something, or you want to ask him to help something, he will kill you. So, which brings me to this. Do I say that the guy did not deserve it? Immortality? Or do I, tell him the truth and see what happens? I mean, I could live, I could die. Or do I lie to him with the chance of him finding out later on, somehow, that the guy did not survive? That's great.
I could not let such a dangerous man become immortal. Not from my blood, not for you.
This is an outrage beyond words.
Well, get rid of me then. I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
Step away, traitor. Return to your dubious friends and your decrepit hospital. Do not dare show yourself again, you or that monstrosity you bring to my door.
He didn't kill me. I mean, we didn't fight. Oh, what is she doing now?
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Echo. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing?
Your friend, the wise Echo. She sent me to warn you.
How did you meet Lady Asbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Well, that's a sight, I should say.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
What did you do?
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you, then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Wait, slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to waste, so be quick.
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Akon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
How did Elizabeth find him?
She presented herself humbly at our gate and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many things.
What do you think of her?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals, for we have so much to dwell upon.
Why did she come to you?
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city. She sought the silent truths, truths I have kept hidden for so long.
Okay.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the average scout, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well, and he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the Soul Skulls, and of so many other forgotten children.
Okay.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
All right. Let's get to it. We gotta get back to Pembroke.
You really thought...
Watch what I'm doing here. My mic's in the way, so I can't really see my screen very well. Ah, can't go that way. Shoot. Should known better than that. Oh, what was that? What was that? Well, I guess we're not going to be invited to any kind of Christmas party at the Ascalon Club. What's up?
Mr. Bates.
Evening, Doctor.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Ha! Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
Yeah.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
Yeah, nice try.
I've no interest in money. Perhaps one night I will visit you and take what I require. If that should happen, there will be no need for a middleman.
So it's a no, then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, saved lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swamborough shit.
What is your business exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price.
Yeah, right.
Poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
In other words, you take advantage of these poor lost souls.
Begging your pardon, I thought you was a man who could appreciate the complexity of the modern world. Things ain't just black and white, you know.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Not really.
A man such as yourself, knee-deep in the muck of Whitechapel, must know more. Speak now.
Heard it closed after the owners died. Refugees don't want to come to Whitechapel no more. Scared, are you?
You sound disappointed.
As long as she was there at the dispensary, it attracted more immigrants and kept my place full. Such a shame.
Yeah, she kind of turned and I had to put her down, so yeah.
How are conditions in Whitechapel at present?
The way this sickness is spreading, I don't think there'll be enough new bloods to replace those tenants I'm losing from this bloody thing.
Okay.
Have you heard?
Not really.
How are
The way this...
Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees about.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this, in any case.
Yeah.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
You ungrateful punk.
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
Ungrateful turd.
Because you have the money. Good.
See.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
When people buy guns instead of medication, it means they have already traded hope for fear in their hearts. In my book, that's never a good thing, Doctor.
I'd like to...
Hey, what up, dude?
Good evening, then. Can I help?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
How are conditions in Whitechapel these days?
I hear gunshots every night. Just like the war in the trenches, Doctor. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
Yeah. I understand war affects everybody differently.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Yeah.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, alright? Now piss off.
Ooh, somebody's tasty.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
He gets mad at me and
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Have conditions improved in Whitechapel?
I'm ready for whatever's coming.
yeah, I don't think you are,
Goodbye.
buddy. Dear young chap. I don't think you're ready. Alright, 2690. I don't gonna have enough, but should be able to have enough to go up and get stronger.
You Londoners are no match for me!
Yep, it's a daisy. Ouch. Dang it. Another one bites the dust. I think there's more and more of them now on the streets. I'll let them fight it out. How do you get to the hospital?
Show me how you let me burn your life.
I'm here.
What is this trouble? Are the vampire hunters here already?
Possible. Or maybe it was a form them trying to block. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's talk to...
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
He's gone. Obviously. Okay.
Good evening, Mr.
Evening, Doc.
Are you all right? I heard the hospital was attacked.
Yeah. I heard them. At least 10 men and women. None of them sounded too happy, you know. And fear turns to anger. Reminded me of being back in the trenches.
What did they do?
They went upstairs and arrested Dr. Swansea. They argued for a few seconds and then there was just this awful silence.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think he caught something in his bloody hospital.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure we don't have to worry.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Howard. Good evening.
See what she has to say.
Are you all right?
They were vampire hunters, and they were looking for me. Bless poor Dr. Swansea, they beat him, but he didn't say a word about me.
They hurt him, you said?
Yes, I hide in the shadows, but I've heard them.
What did they want?
They wanted Dr. Swansea to confess his guilt and admit to relations with blood drinkers.
Do you require my services, Miss Harper?
My condition cannot be understood by you, mortal. This curse is beyond your science.
Well, until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
But the suffering continues.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Are you all right? I heard the hospital was attacked.
Poor Dr. Swansea. He was the only one to stand up to those brutes. And now they've dealt with him.
Where is Dr. Swansea?
I don't know. I hid behind a tent. I saw nothing.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr.
You get a
Reed.
cold, Missy? It doesn't sound like you have a cold.
Not under my watch, nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Are you all right? I heard the hospital has been attacked.
As far as I know, nobody's been hurt. But who were those men? Why attack Dr. Swansea?
What happened to him?
I don't know.
Well, you said nobody, you knew anybody
They
was
came
hurt.
in, they went out. In between those two events, Dr. Swansea went missing. Maybe he just went into hiding nearby.
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
I would have been confused if anyone other than you had asked that question, Dr. Reed. But your help is welcomed.
There is no shame in helping each other. We're colleagues, after all.
Many doctors I have known are too cynical to think that way.
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you order. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You don't know what that means to me.
Oh, they didn't unlock a hint. I got one more hint required.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo.
Good evening, Doctor.
Are you all right?
I heard they were police in disguise who came to arrest Dr. Swansea. This place is dark.
Okay. No further hints.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswin?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this?
Yeah, no, I'm the only one.
Despite what you think about this.
Well, at least your reputation.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswin. Good evening, Mr. Goswin.
I'm okay.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. No one has been hurt, as far as I know.
Why is the people saying that? I mean, of course someone's been hurt. Well, Swansea's been hurt.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright.
Nice talking.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doctor.
Are you all...
I was asleep.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I ran out of drugs. See what I can go upstairs if I can make anything. I'm the Flash. Okay, what can I do here? Okay.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Aykroyd.
Okay. I'm gonna go deliver this to that guy, and then I'm gonna go head down, find this blood trail. Where is he? There he is.
Good evening, Doctor. And good evening to you, Doctor. I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you? No, I don't think so. Why? A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect. You made a placebo of my project. Why? Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction. Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs? Something like that, yes. Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Alrighty.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. I cannot enter. It's locked, all right. At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Okay. So, do I need to talk to him again? Check one more time.
Good evening. And good evening to you. Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Okay.
Looks like he's wounded. I better follow the blood.
Just checking to see if there's anywhere missing. Okay. Time to take the elevator. See where it leads. But wow, it's almost 2:30 in the morning here right now. 2:30 in the morning, Thursday. There we go. Well, I'm gonna tell me I'm gonna be fighting somebody in here. It's probably gonna be that guy that threatened me at the theater.
Ultraviolet curtains and orichalcum powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even
He's
if your
not yet.
friend is deserving of a little punishment for it.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic.
No, we didn't.
You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it, just like you are.
You're the progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak!
This guy's delusional.
So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. Come on, Reed. Try something else. If you're so innocent, why... Show some style. Fight like a man.
Maybe you should fight like a man. Fucking cheater.
Freewood prevails! Your poisonous bite is useless on... I know! It hurts, doesn't it? Pin you down! The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Come on, Reed. If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much?
I could be innocent and light burn me.
I know! Your poisonous bite is useless on me. True light will cleanse you!
Yeah. Go. Gotcha.
Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt.
Damn it.
I know!
Yep. I bet you do. Oh, that is such horseshit. I couldn't move. So close to defeating him too. I got stuck. I couldn't move.
Take you down.
Up to there.
If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much? Show some style. Fight like a man.
Yeah, I will. You got throwing that stuff at me.
Come on, Reed. Try something else. True light will cleanse you.
Go. Oh, that's gonna be one of those fights, huh? It takes me several times to beat him. Alright. Let's do this.
Poisonous bite is useless on me. I'll pin you down. Show some style. Fight like a man. Close your eyes. This is gonna hurt. Free wind prevails.
Yep. Goddamn sunlight. Fight like a man. Complain about me not fighting like a man.
Your poisonous bite is... I know! The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Come on, Reed. Try something else.
How about this?
I'll take you down. True light will...
What? I didn't care to hear what you just said. Oh, damn it. Shoot.
Fight like a man. Close your eyes.
Don't you close your eyes. Come on, come on. Fudge! Seriously?
I know!
Gotcha. Bring it!
I know! It hurts, doesn't it?
Come on. Oh no.
True light will cleanse you.
Yeah. Try like this. Gotcha.
Close your eyes. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah. There what?
We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullough. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
I'll spare you, McCullough. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
This is no ruse, McCullough. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reed. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
Well, trying to show him mercy might get them on our side. Because any allies we can get is going to be very helpful. We're gonna go level up here. And then that's gonna be the end of the video. So let's see what kind of updates we can give to our character. Do I have any kind of new items? See what we can do here. Okay, so that's maxed out. I don't have enough. Okay. I'll say, so we've healed some people. So we're almost, we needed like 3% more and we'll be stable. 2 to 3% more. So right now, currently he's alive still. Injured, but alive. So hostile, critical. Oh, she's sick. Gotta make sure she gets taken care of. Serious. Well, everybody's healthy, it's just the area sucks right now. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video here. We've made a lot of progress. And we're, you know, I know I'm saying that a few times, but we made a lot. I mean, we possibly are building up a relationship with Prewin, maybe with the leader. So that could be in our favor when we go to rescue Dr. Swansea. So we showed mercy to him. We killed the one guy at his house that we were supposed to turn. Which then I chose to tell Redgrave the truth. So now we're probably enemies with the club. Which is not gonna be, it doesn't sound like it'd be a good thing right now. So see how it plans out here soon. We're gonna be heading to back to the theater here in the next episode, next video, as you could say. So I hope you liked the video. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.